What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino, and this is I guess this is a social media uh, frustrated. This comes from a place of frustration with social media, and I guess all of us who subscribe to the BS that floods a lot of these social media platforms. Um, why is it that y'all, and I can't say all of y'all, I'll say some of y'all. Why is it that some of y'all believe people who talk about people and they don't even know the people that they're talking about? I'm not going to try to repeat what I just said, but I hope y'all took it in and caught it. Um, a lot of folks who do what I call messy media, the ones who build their whole platforms off of gossip and slander and mess and rumor and that type of stuff. If you really, really watch some of them, they are so definitive in their conversation and the way that they speak about people, celebrities, politicians, whoever. They speak about these people in a way that implies that they know these folks like the back of their hand. And in most cases, they've never met these folks. They don't know anything about them other than just who they are, the same way you and I know who they are because they may be famous. Now, in certain situations, you have people who um, may have been in those circles at one point. They may have been around certain folks, certain people, and so now they may be privy to certain things that, yeah, they know that because they know the guy. Yeah, they might have been on his record label, or they might have been a part of his uh, uh, cabinet. They may have been a member of the church, worked closely with him, whatever category we're talking about. Even then, you shouldn't say that. But I'm talking about the people who, anytime a messy story comes out, anytime some nasty gossip or rumor comes out, even if it's true, you have folks that immediately become the expert on those people and on those situations, and they talk about it like they grew up with the dude or they grew up with the lady, whoever got involved in it, whoever is involved in it. And we believe them because we get caught up into the personality of the person who's telling the story. So we believe them because we've gained this trust in whoever the social media influencer is. And that's what it is. You know, they are called influencers for a reason. But you got to be real careful with that because you have to make sure that you know what people are influencing you into. People can influence you into doing things, but they can also influence you into thinking a certain way, acting a certain way, believing a certain way. And that way that they influence you to believe in a lot of cases, it ain't a good way. It ain't the way you should be moving. Because all we're doing now is feeding that gossip machine. And it's counterproductive to what we really should be out here doing. And that should be trying to transition out of this crazy, throwed off uh, world and way of thinking that this world has imposed on us. But we are taken away. Our focus is shifted to the nonsense. People like to use the word distraction. People like to use the word um, they've created a diversion over here and they're really doing something. And you know that, and that's true to an extent. You know, they know how to take our focus off of what's really going on, or there may be something that they have in the works that they don't want the people relaxed and sitting idle, where we can kind of say, well, let's see what else is going on. So something big is puffed up to make us deal with that for a couple of weeks, and now we good. Now we finished. Y'all can let them come back over here now. But you got to be careful with that, even in everyday life, because there are people who they just talk about you like they know you. They talk about people like, I mean, it could be a, a fortune teller in Nairobi, and if a scandal pops off with that person's name involved, all these cats are gonna come on social media talking about giving you every detail about that person. You know how you know? Like they know everything about the person, everything about the people. You don't know this man, you don't know this woman personally. But I got a song called Followers and Likes, and that's really the main motivation, because um, our problem is, man, and this is why we've been duped into a lot of the ways that we move today, is because we will fall for a convincing tone 10 times out of 10. If the person shows the ability, if the person has some charisma, if the person has the articulation, if the person has a comedic personality or whatever it might be, they could tell us anything. They could tell us anything, man. You know, and we'll take to it. So now we find ourselves repeating the things that you hear these cats say about somebody that they don't even know. Now we find ourselves talking about the person that we definitely don't know, and just repeating what the other person who doesn't know the person was saying about the person. Come on, man. But we never put ourselves in that position. We never put the shoe on our foot to say, well, golly, man, would I want somebody talking about me that don't even know me, and they speaking as if they are an authority on me, and because they have all of these followers and all of this big platform, people are highly likely to believe that. And like I said, even if what they might be saying, you might close your eyes and swing and hit a home run, and what you say might be true, or you might get some information that might be true. Still ain't your place. It's not your place. And a lot of those cats, man, they the most sensitive people in the world, to where the same energy that they give when they are lashing out and slashing other people, man, you couldn't even begin to do it to them. See? So, y'all keep that in mind as we move forward, man. Don't believe everything you hear. And even if you find out something to be true, don't be the one to spread it. Because that's slander and that's gossip. And that ain't cool. All right, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all later on, man. Peace and love.